always on YouTube looking at how to do stuff. AI is all over YouTube. It's clearly all over Facebook and various other elements. Apps now are being AI driven. My new iPhone is all AI orientated. And if I'm honest, you hear lots and lots of stuff going on with AI, but it wasn't until I sat down and went, I really need to understand what AI is. And it was very, very clear to me. I literally only scratched the surface of what AI is, and I've done a lot more research since. And it's for me, used in the right way as part of our learning strategy, it's going to be, it's going to usher on the new era of how people learn and develop themselves personally. Hi, I'm Phil Price. I'm the Performance Academy Director at Stellantis. I've been in the company now for over 30 years. And through that time, I've been in training for about 15 of those years. And in those 15 years, we've completely written the rule book up in terms of learning and development.
So we create all sorts of different content, so that might be video content, animations, live streams, virtual classrooms, and then as we're moving and developing now into kind of XR, mixed reality, and AI utilising Scout. I'm Andy Martin, and I am Digital Content and Learning Technologies Manager here at the Performance Academy. So one of our biggest challenges is getting that content to people, not through our normal kind of learning management system, through formal training, but more at the point of need. So we create loads and loads of content, and we want people to be able to access that really, really simply and easily. So you may have kind of gone through it in an e-learning module, or watched a live stream where there was a little video or a little 20-30 second bit. You're like, oh, I want to remember what that was, or I can't remember the detail. And that's one of our biggest challenges. So when we were kind of talking with the Virtual Forge and they were presenting Scout to us, we were like, this is going to be a real game changer for our retailer network to find that content at the point of need and engage with it. And it's been a real success.
So yeah, my name is Richard Hickman. I've been with the Academy for 2 years. I'm the Senior Commercials After Sales Trainer, and prior to that I was in the network for 12 years. So at the moment I use Scout on a daily basis, and I promote that to the delegates that attend my sessions. Yeah, I'd recommend Scout, we've mentioned already, because the pluses of time saving, the validity of the content that's being managed in there as well, and being a one point of resource. Recommendation to other industries, I like the fact that there's no buffer in terms of bloatware. That's the word I'm going to use. There's no bloatware because it's all managed in-house, and we know that that's the bank of information that we want our delegates to see.
One of the biggest challenges for our retail network is time. Really, really time poor. They are, on the phones to customers, dealing with customers face to face, fixing cars, dealing with reports, or all those host of things. So there's no time for them really to waste kind of doing lots of laborious searching on various platforms. And the beauty of something like Scout is that you ask it a question and it presents you with lots of really well formulated content. So that might be here's a generative answer, and here's the content that we've created the answer from. But also here's some documentation, here's a video, here's some e-learning modules that are all linked to that search. So finding that content really quickly and really easily is super simple with something like Scout.
What's not to like? A one-stop place to go to ask a question that's going to give you your company's answer. Not Google, not all of the external elements that you can get. I go on ChatGPT. I use quite a bit of AI now in my own day-to-day life, with my children, my wife, planning things, and I kind of go, wow, that's not quite what I wanted. Scout gives me the message. It gives me my company message. It gives me my company direction. It gives me my company requirement for you to be able to perform. And I think that's really, really key, right? This is, I don't know whether or not this is the right technical term, but it's a closed loop environment where AI is only cultivating your information to give the very, very best answer to the person that's asking it, right? So that for me is the true power of this tool. It's our message, it's our conversation, it's our documentation, it's our direction.